Welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the last race of the year. Welcome to Huts Gaming League, League 2, Season 1, for race 5 at the Hungaroring. Like I said, it's the last race of the or of the year, not of the season. We're gonna go ahead next year, but for this year, it's the last one. Drivers are getting ready. Let's have a look at the standings before we start. Can I? No, I'm not allowed. No? Yeah, there we are. In first place, we have Luca with 87 points. In P2, we have Hardy with 52. And in P3, we have Isti with 41. Damn, that's hard to read for me. Okay. And let's have a little look at the team standings. In P1, we have Mercedes with 115 points. In P2, we have Ferrari with 69. Nice. And in P3, we have McLaren with 55. So all to play for. And like I said, it is just race 5. So everything is still on the table. And I do see that they are not readying up yet. So we have to wait a little bit longer before we're going to head out to the track. I do not know how many drives we have today. We'll see that in a little bit. For now, it's waiting for them to ready up and head out to the circuit so we can follow them. So hang in tight. We had a little bit of a break, of course, because of Christmas last weekend. League 1 also didn't race. They are at the end of the season, so next year they're gonna restart for season 2. So I hope you all are ready for that. I'm getting a little bit hyped. For now, it's waiting. They're taking their time. You have a little look. I see we are missing 2 drivers as of now, I think. At least for how much I can see. Let's have a look. Let's have this one as well. Nope, nothing yet. Well, oh, I see some movement. Is this it? No, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, like I said, final race of the season. Okay, let me have a little look at this. Let's see. Angel has just joined, so we're at 17 drivers now. It's waiting a little bit longer. But I think they will ready up soon. Again, sorry for the delay. As I can see, we're waiting for some people who are not here yet. Let's see if I can find anything. No, nothing said as of now. So it's just waiting a little bit longer. Oh, I see someone else has joined as well. Biscuit. 18 drivers in now. Still waiting. Still hanging in there. lot of the drivers getting impatient now, wanting to drive. A 5-minute delay now. Let's have a look. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not yet. I'm not sure who we are waiting on. But I do hope they're gonna join soon. Because I want to get started too. I want to see them racing. I want to see them go, go, go. Have a look. Nope, nothing in here. Come on. Can't stall the stream forever. Oh, we're starting in 1 minute. I do see now. I think everyone is in then. So that means they're slowly gonna get ready to go out on track. We have a 7-minute delay. That is foreseeable. We can survive that. I do see that the drivers are slowly readying up now. Just a little bit longer. And I saw someone else join, so I think that's it. 19 drivers could be it. Yep, drivers are readying up now. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that means we're gonna have a little look at the circuit here. Welcome to the Hungaroring in Hungary, Budapest. This is a 4.3 or 2.7 mile circuit with two DRS zones, only one detection. Sorry. 14 turns on a 34.6 meter elevation. In turn 1, 2021, the big crash between Bottas, Norris, Verstappen. Of course, Bottas braking too late, slamming into Norris, who on his turn slammed into Verstappen, and Bottas, of course, slammed into Perez. Verstappen here also in 2021, going around the outside of Schumacher here in turns 2 and 3. And here in turn 4, we see Hamilton overtaking Tsunoda. Just before turn 4, actually, he made the overtake stick. As always, we have 3 tires with us: the soft, the medium, and the hards. In this case, these are the C4, C3, and the C2 tires. In the middle, and of course the inters and the wets are available. But with that, we are gonna head out. I see that the drivers are ready and that it has started. I do also see that you guys do not see anything. Let me fix that real quick. Hello? You see it? Hello? I love OBS or Streamlabs, but OBS. Love it. Please. Ah, there we are. Okay, and it is gonna be the Red Bull who heads out first. Who is that gonna be? This one. This one. And it is Sorky in the Red Bull who is the first driver out on the track. And is gonna be the first one probably to set a lap if he keeps the car straight. 17 minutes, normal qualifying. Sherlock on the mediums, that's bold. Wanting to save out a set of softs, I think, I don't know. Quite ambitious to go out on the mediums on a track like this. 19 drivers here for the last race of the year. Oh, and we already see our first retirement, Angel. Oh my god. Not really sure what happened there, but I think he just lost control of the car. And yes, indeed, it's just in the wall there. That's not a great start to the weekend by Angel there. Already crashing before even starting a lap. But we do see that Sorky now is here. Validated his lap, doesn't really matter. And is starting his first lap. First lap of the session. Let's see what's gonna be in the Red Bull here. To turn 1, perfect. DRS is activated, of course, in qualifying. As is usual. Which you'll know that by now. Let's see what the first time is gonna be. Of course, the purple sector 1 time. Nobody else set the time there yet. And it's gonna be 6 in the Alpha Tauri, right behind him. Let's see who sets a quicker lap. That was on the edge, but it was good enough. Kept it inside of the lines. No track limits as of now. And then it's only 2 turns to go. The next yellow flag, and we already see Hell's Gate also retiring. Both the Alpines retiring on an early stage of this qualifying. Not a great weekend for Alpine. Definitely not a good start. Not what they were hoping for. But Sorky was going to set the first lap. And it's a 17.0. And then it's 6 who sets an 18.2. A little bit slower. Well, Sorky did a lot of time to be found here for Biscuit. Or for 6, I'm sorry. And then the next few are gonna come in. Sherlock in the Williams with an 18.3 on the mediums, of course, not a lot slower than what 6 did on the softs. And Fusion is gonna set a new fastest lap time with a 1:16.7, 3 tenths faster than what Sorky did. And we also see our next yellow flag, one of the McLarens on the side of the road. I think they spun. They're just waiting to rejoin safely. Gandalf here who's gonna set the next lap time. What is it gonna be? Doesn't look faster than what Fusion did. It isn't gonna be, but it's a 17.2 just behind Bengel. And there we see Luca with the 16.0 in the Mercedes. The fastest time up until now. 7 tenths faster than what anyone else did. Let's see if anyone can get close. Of course, Isti is driving today. Not out yet. So a few new names. Like Mechling, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but in the Haas did invalidate their lap. Let's see, Leander in the McLaren not being on a very fast lap here. Might do an extra run. Is indeed gonna stay out, and we do see one of the Mercedes is spun. It looked like it was Luca actually. TNG here in the Red Bull is on a lap. A 54.4 in the middle sector. It's the fastest middle sector we have seen so far. The Red Bull driver here being on a run. Let's see, only 1 turn to go. What is it gonna be? And they come close to the top drivers. It is gonna be a 1.16 with a 1.16.2, 2 tenths behind Luca. Only 2 tenths. Driver I haven't seen a lot. I know they were driving, not seen them a lot at front, so let's hope they can make a difference today. Let's have a look here at the back. Hardy here also being on a lap. A lot slower than the rest was here, so not being on a very good lap. Let's see what the Haas driver of Michelin is gonna do here. It's gonna be a 1.18.6, which in P12 not very good, even behind Sherlock. It's gonna turn turn down the music or the sound a little bit. Where is it? Oh, there. Oh, that's very soft. Yeah. Let's have a look. Crazy Steve here. It's gonna be a 1.17.2, which puts him in P7 for the minute. You do see that Isti is now coming out. Also, Sherlock is on an outlap. This time he is on the softs. Let's see how much he can improve on those softer tires. 2.3 seconds behind the leader. That's gonna be a difficult one to catch up to. I think Dainzy is gonna come in now. Yes. Don't think before spinning. Looks like they spun. Not quite sure. Yeah, they are on an in lap. This is also not a lap. Michelin is coming in too. And I think Sherlock is gonna be the first to go out on a lap here again. Just started the lap actually. Waiting for a big improvement here. Oh, it took quite a while. Let's have a look. It's gonna be a 27.4 in the first sector, which puts him on purple in the first sector. Let's see if he can carry this on through the next part of the circuit. In sector 2 now. Also, New Year's is coming around, and there are a lot of fireworks here already. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. You can hear a bang. And it's a 55.3 in the middle sector. Let's see what he can do here at the end. Wasn't the fastest middle sector so far, but looks to be a good time. Only one turn to go. Don't think he will catch Luca, but can put it at top. The last corner wasn't great. It's gonna be a 1.17 again. 1.17.4, which puts him in P11. I thought it would be a bit further up ahead. Biscuit faster than he was before, but only by a tenth. And what we see is the putting it in P2 now with a 116.1. Just 1 tenth behind Luca. Might be able to do something here at the end. Let's see if someone is... Good lap here. Gandalf finishing it 4 tenths faster than he was before. And it's gonna be in the 116, so 116.8. Which puts him in P5 for the minute. Let's see, let's see. One of the Aston Martin drivers, Biscuit, is he gonna be able to improve? 117.9 on the board. It's gonna be a 117.7, 2 tenths faster than he did before. Doesn't bring him much in terms of position. Driver standing still there. Not quite sure what's going on. Oh, actually spun. Who is that? I think Bengel. Oh yeah, actually still. Oh, pitched it. No. Last turn. That's quite difficult. Also no yellow flag, which is quite weird. But it's all good now. All good. Do this real quick. Let's see, Bubbly now with the fastest time of 15.8, the first driver to cross that 15-second mark. This means Luca needs to put in another lap if he wants to grab that pole position. Let's see, he's gonna start a lap here. If anyone is on the lap. Careful with the 56, not faster than he did before. Already just finished. Daniel just starting. Bengal not faster. Steve not on a lap. They're also gonna start a lap now. Let's have a look what Luca is doing then with the Mercedes. It is gonna be a 27.1. Fastest anyone has ever been in the first sector in this session. Let's see if we can carry it on. Don't ask too much of your tires in this first sector. That looked very good there. Let's see, it's gonna be a 54.0, 3/10 faster. Puts him just over Bubbly. What is it gonna be? Only one more corner to go. And it is gonna be a 1:15.6, 2/10 faster than Bubbly did. Bubbly has to go out again. Nuka needs to come in fast if he wants to do another run. Let's see what's gonna be. TNZ here on a lap. Not a lot faster than he did before, but still a long way to go. Might be able to find some time. Ooh, and that's a little bit too far, and that is the run gone. Danny also out on track, setting a 1:27 in the first sector. That's not very good, 4/10 slower than what he did before. That doesn't look like an improvement. TNC now letting a lot of time go, so is probably gonna go in. Mitchling here invalidated his lap while being a second faster than that Mustang. Let's see. Luca now on an in lap. See what his teammate is gonna do here. He's gonna finish. Nope, he's gonna head in. We do see some drivers coming out again for the final run of the session. Biscuit leading them. Followed by Big 6. Isn't that the same as we've seen before? Validating his outlap doesn't really matter. Curious to see if Bubbly can do something to improve his lap time. Needs to find more than 2/10 though. It's quite a lot. We're gonna see. 3:30 on the clock. Quite a short lap, so the drivers can wait a long time before they head out. Let's see what Biscuit is gonna do here. He is gonna set up a lap. Let's see. And is gonna start the lap now. Or was that a lap? I'm not quite sure. No, he's starting a lap now. Let's see. In last place of the drivers who are still driving, except the injury on Hell's Gate, of course, they DNF'd early on in the session. And it is gonna be a 27.8 in the first sector, then slower than what he did before. Not a very good first sector. He needs to improve a lot if he wants to climb up that leaderboard. He does have a clear track, so that might be a big advantage. Let's see what he's gonna do here in sector 2. And it is gonna be a 55.2, a lot faster than he did before, even setting the purple sector 2 time. Let's see how the last sector is gonna go. Only one more corner to go. Let's see if he can improve big time. And it is gonna be a 1:17.5. It puts him in P16. Not great when you have the fastest second sector time. Let's see what 6 is gonna do here. Doesn't look like he's improving. No, with 1:30 on the clock. Most of the drivers are heading out now. Crazy Steve setting a 1:16.8. Puts him in P9. Meshling on a run or not? Not quite sure. No, it's gonna start a run. 6 being faster than he was before. Putting in another lap right after. Gandalf not on a lap there. Fusion not on track. Wolf starting a lap now as well. Daniel setting up for a lap. Sorky out. One of the Mercedes drivers going slower there. It's Luca. Creating a gap for the final run. Bubbly now, of course, also on an out lap. You're gonna make it though. Yeah. "30 seconds left on the clock. Drivers are gonna need to hurry now if they want to make it back in time. You don't want the wrong person in front of you, because that is gonna cost you a lot of time. 15 seconds remaining. This is gonna be the last group to cross the finish line, not getting the checkered flag. So I think the Haas driver, the Haas driver is gonna be the first to set a lap time. Yes, he is. Or the first person to get... No, he's not. 6 actually got it 2 in this... Oh, no, they're in the pits. P15 for Meshling. Not great. Not great at all. Wolf getting the flag there. Tainsy coming back into the pits. That's also done. Gandalf here. It's gonna be a P5. 116.3. Fusion... doesn't improve. Daniel does improve, but it's not enough. Luca on an improvement as well. Let's see what's gonna be. A 115.4. Bubbly needs to find a lot of time if he wants to go faster than that, and I don't think he's gonna be able to do that in the last sector here. It's one hell of a final corner if he wants to make that, but I don't think it's gonna be. No, it's not. It's a 15.8, even a little bit slower than he did before. So Luca got that P1 position because Sorky spun around. Crazy Steve is also not on an improvement. Across the finish line just now, and there we go. So, the starting grid will be Luca, Bubbly, Isti, Tainsy, Gandalf, Sorky, Daniel, Deerwolf, Hardy, Bengal, Fusion, Crazy Steve, Voyander, Sherlock, 6, Matchling, Biscuit, and with both DNFs in the Alpines, Angel and Hell's Gate are starting P18 and P19 respectively. 4 tenths between Luca and Bubbly. Let's see if he can carry that on into the race. 10 seconds before we are going there. Let's see. And we are here again for the race. Of course, we're going to start with a formation lap before we're going to go to 5 red lights. Just waiting for everyone. Seconds before start. Alright, there we're gonna go, starting with the formation lap as said. gonna be waiting for 5 red lights. See if everyone gets away. Does look like it. Yes, indeed. Let's hope for no disqualifications here in the opening lap. Let's have a look what the drivers have as their tires. Most of the drivers starting on the... Oh, it's actually quite balanced between the mediums and the hard. That's fun to see. Lucas starting on the mediums, Bubbly on the mediums, Isti on the mediums, Stainsy on the mediums, Gandalf on the Sorky on the mediums, and we do see that Deerwolf and Hardy have touched and are now disqualified from the opening lap, so they are gonna have cold tires at the start of the Grand Prix. Daniel's the first one in P7 to start on the hard tires, so he's gonna have a little bit of trouble keeping up the rest of the pack. Then we have Deerwolf and Hardy. Deerwolf starting on the hards and Hardy on the mediums. Bengal also starting on the mediums, and then farther down we have Fusion, Steve, Leander, Sherlock and Six all starting on the hards. Then Matchling is on the mediums again, so he's gonna look to get past these drivers quick. Then we have Biscuit and Angel both on hards again, and Hell's Gate rounds off the grid on the mediums. Let's see if the drivers on hard tires are getting them up to temperature. And you see that Luca put it in position now, and he's gonna wait for Hell's Gate, last person off the grid, to put it in his slot. Getting a little bit longer. There he does put it in position. And there we have a shit angle, honestly. Kinda wanted to see it from the front, but I'm not allowed, I guess. We're gonna watch it from the back. 5 red lights and they are out and we're underway. Looks like Luca has a very good start there. Just gone. Just gone from everyone. Bubbly not having a great start, but Luca just zooming away. Almost looked like he had a false start, but he didn't, because the game would have noticed. That was incredibly fast by Luca there. It looks like everything is going well. No crashes, no bumps. Let's look. Oh, we do see our first spin there. Fusion around. Oh, he even hit the barrier on the backside. Look, doesn't look like he is damaged. Let's see from the front here. No, front wing looks fine. Let's see if he goes into the pits, but I don't think so. I think he kept it out of the barrier, at least for the front wing. And that's gonna be the first lap for Luca. Already a 1.4 second lead over Bubbly, who really needs to play catch up now, but it's gonna be very hard. Let's have a look what Fusion is gonna do here. Nope, he's gonna drive on. So I think we do see our next spin. Driving it back out on the circuit. Also looks like Hell's Gate kept it out of the barrier. Yeah, don't see any damage so fast. I think he's all good. But we have seen more crazy starts, so it's going fine for now. It's going perfectly fine. Little trains are being formed as we speak. Let's see, we're close. It's a difficult track to overtake. Quite narrow, so you do need DRS. Let's see if Hardy can do something here. No, it's all too far back. We do see our next spin. It's Voyander in the McLaren. But also there, as of now, I don't see any damage. So I think they are fine. Luca with the fastest lap at 1:19.2. Just driving away with the race for now. Leander not pitting. A lot of the drivers on the hard tires having trouble getting them up to temperature. Hardy now getting passed by Bengal. And keeping the position. Moving up into P8. Sulky in the Red Bull. Trying to chase Isti here. Like I said, trains are being formed and it's going to be very hard to overtake here. In the middle of the circuit, you can basically only do it on the start, finish straight with DRS. So you have to hope the driver in front either has no ERS or doesn't have the DRS and you do. Otherwise it's going to be very hard. Might mean the drivers are getting impatient at the end, and we do see our first retirement of the day. It is Hellsgate, who was already in last place. DNFing twice, quite fast, of course, also in qualifying. Not the weekend they were looking for at Alpine, and Otmar is not going to be happy with that. The virtual safety car has been deployed for the incident. The track or the car has been cleared, so I expect it to go away quite soon. There's only one car, so it shouldn't take too long. Up on board if you can see when it goes green. If the car lights are still on. And it's just waiting. I can see the boards. See when it goes green again. Sometimes that's quite hard to see as a spectator. Oh, and DRS there has been enabled. Gandalf having a drive-through in P3. That's not great. Just driving a little bit too fast at the end of the virtual safety car. We saw that the DRS was enabled and that Gandalf immediately got a penalty as soon as VSC ended. So they are gonna have to do their drive-through and they're gonna do it immediately. And they're gonna fall back a long way. A long way. Oh, this one stings. Everyone just zooming past. Gonna fall back all the way into at least P15, might even be last place. Yes, the drivers are zooming past. It is P18. You go from P3 to P18. That stings. And he's gonna have to do a overtake race. Trying to climb back up into the podium position, but it's gonna be very hard, and he needs to have a lot of luck. Luca already having a 2.6 second gap. Just completely driving away with this race. As long as he doesn't make any mistakes, it's gonna be clean sweep. It's gonna be fighting for P2, but even P2 already having a 2-second gap to Isti probably has. So let's hope we get some spice up. Both the Red Bull teammates driving very close to one another. Let's see if Tainsy can do anything to Isti here, but it's gonna be very hard. This gap is already quite big, 9.4 tenths. That's gonna be too far back to make a move here. And it doesn't look like he's close enough to make a move on the second straight. The sky looks like it's getting pretty dark though, so there might be a little bit of rain up ahead, and we do see that Dear Wolf has now overtaken Sherlock for P9, Fusion meanwhile overtaking Leander for P16. And Gandalf now overtaking Leander for P17. Said he's gonna have to do a lot of overtaking if he wants to crawl back. Sherlock now also losing a position to Crazy Steve. That's not great. He's still going wide though, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. Also looks like Bubbly has made a little bit of a mistake as the gap to Luca is now almost 4 seconds. Gap to Isti has closed a little bit, 1.5 now. Isti is gonna drive a little bit faster, he can get back into the DRS range. Sherlock now also losing a position to the Haas driver here. Does he have wing damage maybe? Because he's looking very slow. Not great here. Oh, he's gonna continue. Hardy now overtaking Daniel for P6 into turn 1, making the overtake stick. Oh, but having a big snap of oversteer. Daniel now trying to come back, but this straight is just a little bit too short. Also Hardy, of course, still had the DRS because there's only one DRS detection zone. Let's see, 2 trains are being formed now. Big gap between them already, 5 seconds, so I'm not quite sure what's happening there. The drivers on the medium tires are driving away. Let's see what the pit stops are gonna do, but as I said, the sky is getting very dark. We might actually see some rain here. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Daniel now looking to get back at Hardy, but it's gonna be hard as he's on the hard tires and Hardy is on the medium tires. You follow me? Good. Let's see. No, that looks a little bit too far. Let's look a little bit more at the back. Sherlock might be able to do something with Michelin there. No, that just looks a little bit too big. Also for the second straight, Michelin needs to make a mistake here, but he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. They are all professionals. They don't make mistakes. See, Gandalf must be feeling really impatient now, but really needs to take it slow. You don't want to cause an incident now. Does look a lot faster than Fusion is though. Very much stuck. Is he now getting in the DRS range of Bubbly? But they are gonna fight for P2 here. See if he can keep it in the DRS range at least until the DRS zone. Yes, he does. So it will put him a little bit closer to Bubbly, but it's not going to be enough to overtake too far away. Into lap 9 now. It was the prediction. I thought it was lap 12. No. That can't be. For the mediums, I think lap 20. Maybe a little bit sooner. 15. Let's see. Also, let's see if the sky remains closed. Gandalf now making the overtake stick though on Fusion. And is gonna head after Angel. Angel, who of course did not participate in qualifying, or at least crashed very early on. So he's gonna look to get past quick again. But there is a DRS train in front, but he does set the fastest first sector time. Gonna be hard to keep that on through the next part of the circuit as the driver in front of him is a lot slower. Angel now even losing DRS range from Biscuit. Needs to get back in there before the end of the lap, or Gandalf is gonna zoom past. We do see another yellow flag, and it's a teammate of Gandalf, Bubbly in P2, spinning around. Not sure if they got spun around by Issy there. But the safety car has been deployed. Luca being very lucky there to continue past the safety car. As if he was stuck, then he would have lost a lot of position to the drivers. But we do see the drivers going to intermediates now. Daniel and Hardy both going to intermediates, which means there is rain on the way. I don't see rain on the car yet. Oh, I do see rain on the car here. If we look at the Lucas' car, we do see that it is raining. A lot of the drivers going out on inters now. Leander going to the softs. That's a bold move. Gonna stay out a little bit longer. So let's see what this is gonna do. Gandalf now getting another penalty, a 3-second time penalty under safety car. That one stings as well. Let's see what they're gonna do. I think Luca is just gonna come in. Very, very lucky that he passed the safety car there. Otherwise he would have lost a lot of time. He is gonna come in here for the intermediate tires. Let's see what Isti is gonna do. Yeah, also coming in. What are the Red Bull drivers gonna do? They are gonna double stack. So Sorky is gonna lose a lot of time here. Stuck behind his teammate, needs to wait. Luca also out on the intermediate tires. So let's see. It is really raining now. Is anyone continuing? Doesn't look like it. Nope, everyone who was not on the inters yet is now going to the inters. Let's see what Leander is gonna do here. I would expect them to come in and go to the inters. And he is. Okay, now catched up with the safety car. He's gonna be waiting for Leander here to make a pit stop and get back with the field before we can restart. Don't think he will make it before the end of this lap. Let's hope. Pack needs to be bunched up before the start of Sector 3. The rain is really pouring down now. Not quite sure if we are gonna go to full wedge, but that doesn't look like it now. Let's see. I don't think he's gonna catch up before the start of Sector 3. That means we will have another lap of safety car. Well, we see them sliding, struggling, keeping the tires on temperature. Don't want to spin it out here now on the safety car. That would look very silly. You are the last person we're waiting on. Lucas' gap to Isti is completely gone though. Of course, had almost a 6-second gap before the safety car. But that is reduced to almost nothing right now. But Isti still needs to get past and be faster. He wants to win this race. That's gonna be hard. We are now catching up with the field. So we are gonna restart at the end of this lap. It's gonna be Luca who's controlling the pack in the wet. He needs to be very careful because they've only driven on the intermediates now behind the safety car, so not on full race speed. So let's hope they keep the cars under control. Biscuit left the session. It's kind of weird, he's still in the race. Okay. drivers behind are gonna need to watch out. Because that car is gonna be slow. And now we, from here, hit sector 3 and the lights are gonna go off there. And now it's Luco is controlling the pack. It's gonna be waiting to see when he goes. Of course needs to wait for the safety car to be back in the pits. Let's see. Safety car is in the pits now. Where is he gonna go? Yes, he is already gonna go there before the corner actually. Looks like Issy was sleeping a little bit. Someone spinning out already. Angel in the Alpine. Oh, it's a terrible weekend here for Alpine. Even before the start finish line, Angel spins out the moment they go to racing speed. But besides that, it looks like everyone is coming through clean. Sherlock overtaking 6th for position. Fusion overtaking Biscuit. Of course, that was to be expected, as Biscuit is not driving himself now. Gap between Isti and Luca already 1 second again. On another level. Biscuit falling a long way back now. DRS of course disabled. So it's gonna be very hard to overtake here now. 22 laps to go. Okay, Love overtaking Michelin now for P14, of course, still on his way to overtake everyone, or at least try to overtake everyone. It's very difficult, and this rain is not helping him. Just hope everyone gets into a rhythm now. Michelin now in the pits. Whoa, and also gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I would expect this to be a front wing change. I'm not quite sure. Yes, it is a front wing change. It's gonna stay on the intermediates though, so no heavy rain expected, at least for a bit. And he's staying there. That looked very weird. Okay, and Sorky now retired from the session. Not sure what happened there. Oh, lost his tire, and that means we're gonna have another safety car. Safety cars are ramping up at this pace. The Red Bull of Sorky spun around in the wet and lost his tire, it looked like. Car is clear. And we are again in a safety car. Gonna be waiting again. Sorky not happy, immediately leaving the session. Safety car now waiting to pick up Luca again. Curious to see what the weather will do. I do see a pit stop by Daniel. What is he gonna do then? What a surprise to see him pitting. I'm expecting to go on the wet tires. Oh, actually has front wing damage. Okay. Quite sure how that happened then. But is taking a new front wing. Is coming out just ahead of Michelin. Not just. Michelin coming into the pits again. What happened there? Just pitted a lap prior to this. Like this, a safety car is gonna last a while. Did he hit a wall again? No, just a tire change. Oh, he's doing his time penalty now, of course, yeah. That makes sense. That does make sense. I have said nothing. That does make sense. It's gonna be waiting for Matchling to catch up with the pack. That is gonna take a while. So at least a lap more. Expect that he can make it before the next time. Let's hope at least. So we can get underway again. At 15 of 35. Really waiting now. But yeah, he should be able to make it before sector 3. The sector behind now. At least I hope he's gonna make it. That means we're gonna restart. Come on. Ooh, shooting very wide here. Pushing the limits of the car. Oh, but now it's gonna get close. And the safety car is gonna get through sector. Oh, losing a lot of time here. And that means we are gonna have another lap of the safety car because he did not make it. And not losing a position to Biscuit there. Not quite sure what's happening there. But Matchling not making it in time for sector 3. So we're gonna have to wait another lap. Oh no! Oh, lucky. Safety car is gonna come in. Damn, that's a late notice. It's a very late notice. But Luca is controlling the pack and is a little bit way ahead. Gonna wait a long time. And there he's gonna go. People look like a bit of a mess at the back. They're not gonna like this. So in the pits, yellow flag. Doesn't look like anyone is spun around. One of the Ferraris going white there. Very white actually. Now we do have a yellow flag and we do have a spin, and it's bubbly in the Alfa Romeo, I'm sorry. Fusion overtaking 4 people at once, it looked like. Ooh, a big pile up here. What happened? That looked like multiple cars. It's not. The wolf spun around. Did look like he had some damage. Oh, not quite. A lot of the cars spinning around now actually. Having a lot of trouble keeping the car straight. Let's see if Angel here on the wet tires is gonna do something beautiful here, because everyone is struggling on these intermediate tires and he's on the wet tires. Is he gonna do something extraordinary here? And when everyone pits, oh, this might actually be the best move Angel has ever made. Let's see if they're gonna pit. Look at the first one to reach that pit lane. But Angel is looking super fast on these wet tires. Faster than anyone on the circuit at the moment. Even Luca having trouble keeping the car straight, and he's gonna do another lap. Let's see if anyone is gonna come in. No, they are Some people are coming in, others are staying out. I think the wet tires are a lot faster than the intermediates are at the moment, and this can be a game changer, a race changer. Luca continuing on these intermediate tires. Is this a Lando Norris moment? It looks like it is. Angel now overtaking everyone who is coming into the pits to go on these wet tires. And the safety car is out. And he's gonna continue. What happened there? I'm not quite sure how far Luca is ahead. But the safety car might have saved him, but... Oh, Angel on the wet tires, the lap before, overtaking everyone. I'm not quite sure if he's gonna overtake the leaders. Daniel going to Inters, that one must sting, because he could have overtaken a lot of people too. But that safety car, everyone needing to drive slow now. What's that gonna mean for Luca? Is he gonna be able to come out in front? It looks like it is. Very lucky here by the safety car. I'm not even sure why this safety car came out, because there wasn't a crash or anything. Hardy now having a penalty for speeding under the safety car. But I do think that Luca is being incredibly lucky with this safety car. Let's see. Angel really needs to watch his pace here. How many people is he gonna overtake? Luca is gonna keep that position. No! 6 is gonna stay out for another lap. Oh, Angel's not gonna be happy with this safety car, because without it he would be in P1 right now. Bubbly and 6 both continuing on the intermediate tires, probably hoping the truck is gonna dry under the safety car. But I won't imagine so. This race just really took a turn. Daniel now also in the pit lane for those wet tires. Let's see what Bubbly and 6 are gonna do. Quite brave to continue on the inters here, because it's raining hard. And the inters are not the way to go right now. So we are gonna have another lap, waiting for Biscuit, Steve and Daniel here. Daniel being far back of course, but I do expect them to catch up before the end of next lap. Steve overtaking Biscuit on the safety car, which you're not allowed. Let's see what Bubbly is gonna... They are gonna continue on the intermediate tires. That's a bold move here by these two drivers. Let's see what they're gonna do. Steve now overtaking Biscuit once again. Quite weird actually. Daniel now slowly catching up with the field. Might be a big advantage here for Daniel, of course, being the only one to... Oh no! Angel collision with Tainsy and getting the 5-second time penalty under the safety car. That one also stings. But what I wanted to say, Daniel now having a chance to drive at race speed on the wet tires, so might feel a little bit better what the tires feel like compared to the other drivers. Let's see what that's gonna mean. Daniel now catched up with the field. That means we're gonna have to complete this lap and then we're gonna get underway again. 15 laps remaining. What is this rain gonna do at the end of this race? It's gonna be 6 who can control the restart. What is that gonna do? Safety car is gonna come in at the end of this lap. 6 is gonna do the restart. What are you gonna do here on the intermediates? Everyone is on wet. The track is full wet. The inters are not gonna work here. Ooh, is the... And Luca having a collision there. Luca also getting the 5-second time penalty there for the collision with Isti. Not quite sure what happened there. They are driving very slowly and there's gonna be talks about this at the end of the race. You can expect that. But it is 6 who's controlling the pace. Staying out. Is he coming into the pits? I think he is from wing damage. 6 now going full power. How long can he hold on? Let's have a look here. Luca getting overtaken by Tainsy here in the wet. Not the restart. Luca was hoping for going down the inside, and then those intermediate tires are just not helping, and Bubbly completely blocking the Red Bull driver here. Also not gonna be happy about this. We do see another spin this time. It looks to be Sherlock. But 6 is struggling here on these intermediate tires. And it's gonna be very soon. For Luca is gonna... Already. Oh, even a little spin there. The touch between 6 and Luca. 6 probably not gonna be happy about that one. But from what I could see, Luca left enough room. But that's for the stewards to look at. A lot of driver changes at the moment. Of course, Bubbly on those intermediates. It's not it. 6 on the intermediates. It's not it. Could have predicted that, honestly. Angel now. All the way from the back. Even spinning. Being far back. At the end of the last safety car. We had to wait. Of course, we had to wait for Mechling, but we had to wait for Angel as well. Going to those wet tires and just making it stick. Now having it very hard though to keep it there. We're coming from P18, now P4. Isti on the intermediate tires. Not quite sure what he's doing on those. He pitted to the intermediate. That's a bold move and it's not something that's gonna work now. Sherlock heading into the pits. Let's see what he's gonna do. I don't expect him to go to the intermediates. Be a weird move, if I'm gonna be honest. But he also spun. He is gonna go to the intermediates as well. A lot of bold drivers going to the intermediates. I'm not quite sure why they are doing it. You see, everyone on the intermediates is struggling. I'm not quite sure why you would do it, honestly. As you can see, he's still having a lot of trouble going on throttle. Tainsy now looking for the win after that contact between Isti and Luca. I do expect it to be investigated after the session though, so it might be that the time penalty is gonna get removed. But for now it is on the table and it means Tainsy needs to stay within 5 seconds of Luca to win this race. he going to be able to do that? It's going to be hard. But there's a big chance of a safety car again. Hardy now going into the pits. Is he going to try to go on the intermediate tires? Let's have a look. No. Did he have a drive-through that I missed? Because he didn't pit. I think he had a drive-through I missed. I'm sorry. 6 still on the intermediates. Not giving up on them. But now spinning out. I'm sorry. Commentator's curse. I'll look at somebody else. Bubbly still on the intermediates. Let's see. Is that gonna do? Is he coming back into the pit lane? I think 4 wets again. Because those intermediates are not working. Indeed, the wets are gonna come on again. The gamble on the intermediates has not worked. Sherlock's still on them, but yeah, losing a lot of time. Another spin though, this time by it looked to be Bangle. Let's see if he has some damage. Doesn't look like it. No, looks to be clear. And Biscuit, the one who isn't even driving himself in P13. Crazy. So many made mistakes. Let's see. Okay. I'm curious what the rain is gonna do. If it's gonna cool off and go back to intermediate weather, it's gonna... then the race is gonna probably turn around again. And we do have another crash, and this time it's Bubbly! And another safety car! How much is this now? Number 4? I think it is. Luca has done it twice. And 6 has done a restart, so I think this is safety car number 4 already. 5 if you include the virtual safety car at the beginning of the race. Oh my god, a lot. Is he gonna go back to the intermediates? Yes, he is. Luca going back on the intermediates. That's a bold move. Oh, even doing his 5-second time penalty so he can't get it removed at the end of the race. We have a rule that if you serve the penalty under the serve a penalty you got in the race, we cannot remove it as because of safety cars. We cannot do that fairly. That does mean that Tainzi is now effectively leading this race, with a lot of the drivers going back on the intermediate tires. What is the rain gonna do? Are the intermediates actually faster, or is it the wet that it is still faster? Are we at the crossover point now? Let's see what the rest is gonna do. It does look to be very wet though. I'm not quite sure if Inters are the way to go, but we will see. Field very spread out now. Some are on the Inters, some are on the wets. There are a lot of drivers who are far behind. It might be a long time before the safety car does restart. It does look like the rain slowed down, so the Inters might not actually be a crazy choice. It means that Deerwolf in the Aston Martin would be virtually P2. Mechling in the Haas P3. Oh, this race is gonna can go everywhere still. Let's see what the drivers here are gonna do. Gandalf did come all the way back though, but is still on those wet tires. Are those the tires to be on, or do you want to be on the intermediates? I don't know. I can't tell. He does look fast on the intermediates though. Doesn't look like he's sliding a lot. Ooh, no, okay, I shouldn't say that too fast, because... Okay, I'll say nothing. Not quite sure if he's gonna make it. I don't think they are gonna make it before the safety car gets there again. Quite a long way to go. No, they will not. That's quite annoying. Means we will have another lap on safety car. Track's still very wet though. I think the tires are pretty similar at this point. But you will lose 20 seconds when you do the pit stop. So the restart is gonna get very curious. 9 laps remaining after this one. Safety car will not enter the pit after this lap, as far as I can see. It means we will have another lap. Is any of the drivers in front gonna do a bold move and do pit? Biscuit is still on the wets though, that is the one who is in AI form. There are people going in. They are going to the intermediates. Angel, Daniel, Voyander are coming in now. They are not willing to take the risk, staying out on the wet tires. Means Luca is gonna come back all the way up to P4. 3 tires in front of him, still on the wet tires. Let's see. We will get bunched up before the end of this lap. That means we will restart at the end of this lap. 8 laps to go after this one. 8 laps of racing remaining. Oh, I love these races where it just goes from worse to better, from better to worse. I love this. What if it gets dry? No, not in 8 laps. It's still raining, it should be dry now. Okay. Does look to be intermediate weather right now though, indeed. Indeed. Oh, what happens there? Don't do that. What the heck? Safety car is gonna come in at the end of this lap. Let's see. Where are we gonna go? Lindsay controlling the pack. And there he goes. Nope, still not. Still waiting. No, he is gonna go. And then it's gonna be looking at Luca. Let's see what that's gonna do. 5-second time penalty for Hardy for ignoring yellow flags. Let's see, 8 laps remaining. How much faster are those intermediate tires over the wet tires? Biscuit losing a lot of positions, of course, but he's an AI. What is this gonna do? Can Tainsy hold on? Are the inters faster than the wets? Are we at the crossover? Are they gonna become faster? Of course, the wets are getting worse and worse. Now really looking at the rails of Fusion. Is he gonna go for the dive here already? No, he's not. He's gonna hold on just a little bit longer. On the straight probably. Both have enough ERS to play with. Not having a much better exit, both using their ERS, not making it yet. Has to wait a little bit longer. Oh, Fusion losing a lot of time here, but it's so narrow, it's so hard to overtake, but Luca is gonna go down the inside here and is making the overtake stick. Yes, he is. P3 it is for Luca. 2 to go. As far as I can see, the inters are not a lot faster than the wets are. So if you can make your car wide, you might be able to defend for a while. Look at this. Look like he has a lot more traction through the high-speed corners. Gonna go for the dive bomb here? No, he's not. He's gonna wait out a little bit longer. See if he can get the better exit here. It does look like he is gonna get the better exit though. He is gonna get the better exit. ERS been enabled, but another spin. Does look like Luca is driving high downforce, not shooting very wide, making the overtake stick and up into P2. Fusion now. Oh no, Fusion was already on the right, sorry, my bad. And Tainsy is gonna defend for his life, but it's 5 laps remaining after this, 6 laps including this one. You're gonna be able to hold on for that long, even oversteering a little bit there. And already going here, but there's been a crash. He is gonna do it here, and he is gonna make the overtake stick, and it is done. Deerwolf in P4, too far back. Needs to overtake 2 drivers and catch up. I don't think he will be able to do that. Luca is gone. See if they can hold on to the podium places though. The Wolf is coming. We do see another spin this time by Crazy Steve, also on the wet tires. The wet tires are not the ones to be on right now, but it's only 5 laps remaining. You don't want to pit again, and someone retired. It is Crazy Steve who has retired, and the safety car has been deployed once again For another time, for the 5th time this race, 6 times if you include the virtual safety car. And it is gonna be the last time though. Because there's no time for another one. It's gonna be 3 laps of racing action after the safety car, I think. Bends a bit if they're gonna stop. But I don't think they will. They will fall too far back. Can better defend it. Fusion. Oh, what are you doing? On the soft tires, what are you doing? Look, it's raining. What? I understand you want to try something, but now you're just holding up everyone because you need to pit again and everyone needs to wait for you again. Well, this is gonna take a while then. Don't understand their thought process here, to be honest. Gandalf, of course, this was the penalty, so that's gonna hurt him. He will lose that podium position then. I do expect Fusion to pit again, so that's gonna take a while. It is gonna take a while. I'm curious to see what Biscuit... it is gonna stay out on the wet tires. Okay. That's kinda weird. Because the intermediates are a lot faster. Would have expected them to go to the inters. He's gonna stay out? What? What? What is he doing? I'm sorry, but what? Huh? Angel 5-second time penalty again for a collision with someone else under the safety car. Okay. Well, not quite sure what Fusion's game plan is here, but expect them to go one more lap and then the safety car is gonna come in. If I'm correct. But as of now, it looks like it's gonna go the way of Lagand. Or it has to rain a shitload in the last 2 laps. But I don't expect that. Better said, it even looks like it's dry at the moment. The track isn't gonna dry quick enough for Fusion to be able to do anything with that. It is dry, yes. Angel into the pits. Is he gonna take the gamble? Now that the track is dry, or at least it's not raining anymore, I can understand. Oh no, he's just gonna retire. Okay. Done. Fusion holding up everyone here. If I'm correct, the safety car will restart at the end of this lap. Or the race will restart at the end of this lap. It does not look like the track is going to get dry enough soon enough for a Fusion here. No, you see how hard it is for him to hit the brakes. It's not gonna be enough, not gonna be soon enough. Is anyone gonna take the gamble? Who is at the front? Oh. It does not look like the track is dry enough. DRS or the safety car is indeed gonna come in at the end of this lap. Is someone gonna take a weird gamble? The track just looks too wet. 5-second penalty for Bengal for collision with Daniel. There's 3 laps remaining. And he is gonna go here. An early restart. Does not look like anyone is taking the risk. No, nobody is. Fusion is not gonna catch up. Biscuit got a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags, even though it is an AI. That's very weird. Let's see what Fusion is gonna do. It's just not dry enough. Losing way too much time. The race just a little bit too short for Fusion here. And we do see another spin by Sherlock. Just cutting some gravel. Or cutting some grass. Luca is just running away with this. The red tires are just gone, of course, now. That's not it. Overtaking Deer Wolf for that last podium position. And it's Luca who gets the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Like I said, the race is just a little bit too short for Fusion. Whose tires are just waking up now. Sherlock into the pits. Probably gonna retire. Expect him to come out. Even got a 5-second time penalty and indeed he died in the pit lane. No surprises there. Let's look on his final lap. Looks like Tainsy is gonna keep it though. That P2. As long as he keeps it clean for now. Fusion having trouble in that first turn. He's not making it. Ooh, last lap retirement by Bengal there. Would be another safety car. If it wasn't the last lap. God damn it. Ooh, Gandalf losing his position already. Is Tainsy gonna hold on? I don't think so. Maybe. Is he shooting very wide there? He is gonna make the overtake though. It's Isti in P2. Tainsy is gonna get the podium position though. As long as Daniel is gonna break the party. Oh, is he little touch there? It's gonna be a drag line to the finish. Daniel overtakes Tainsy for the last podium position. Oh no! 700s! Oh, devastating! Oh no! Devastating stuff here for the Red Bull driver. But it's a double podium for the Mercedes. Luca wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. What a Grand Prix! Ah, what a year ender! What the fuck? Okay. Well. I mean, no surprises with the winner. Doesn't matter what happens, he's still gonna win. But how? Whew. That was something else. And it is Luca who takes the trophy home, or at least the first place trophy. And it's Mercedes who wins the Constructors' trophy. Isti in second place, Daniel in third. Holy moly, that was something else. Oh, I don't get to see it again. Okay. Well, then is that too. Um, Thank you all for watching once again. This was something else. Did not expect it to go this way. Right, you switch. Meow! You can. Good job. Thank you all for watching once again. I'm gonna see if I have. I do have the calendar. I want to see that. Yeah, I'll do it just like. No, I'll do it. If you give me just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Ah. Where are you? You are here. I want you. Here, you do see the calendar for next year. Or next, yeah, also next year. After this, we are going to Spa. To Spa on the 6th of January in the next year. I hope I see you all then there. Um, from all of us at Huts Gaming, from the drivers, from the staff, from everyone, and especially Jabba and Six. Thank you all for watching in 2022. Thank you all for driving in 2022. And onto great things in 2023. It can only get bigger. It can only get better. And we hope you will take the journey with us. And we hope to see you again in 2023. It's by Frank-Jean. Thank you for watching. And stay safe during the year change. And have fun. Thank you. Goodbye.